Hi everyone, welcome back to part 6 of my Indigo Disk DLC. In the last episode, we went ahead and challenged Crispin of Elite 4 and finally won. So I think I'll be taking up another Elite 4 member in today's episode. Each of these Elite 4 members I believe will be in different levels. So if you're planning to defeat all of the Elite 4s, I would definitely recommend going to Crispin first. He is in the Savannah biome and does have Pokemons around level 75. As for today's episode, I'm gonna go ahead and explore the coastal biome a bit more, as I think the only time I came here was for the first class. I also think this is where Lacey is gonna be. She is the second Elite 4. I'm really not sure if this is in order because I'm just really not going through the order that I guess the map kind of expects us to go. Either way, I'm super excited. Coastal biome has a lot of new Pokemons that I have yet to catch, so I'm just gonna look around and see how many I can add to the Pokedex. We still have the quest from Perrin where we have to complete around 200 Pokedex entries. I think I'm quite close to it. I have around 150 entries already, so hopefully I'll be able to complete that pretty soon. I'm also gonna go ahead and challenge a couple of trainers in this biome. There is a quest for us to complete defeating at least 5 members in coastal biome to get some blueberry points. I believe the same is also present for a canyon biome as well as the polar biome. I'm really not sure if it's called the polar biome, but I'm just gonna reference it as that. Either way, as you're going against a fairy type trainer, I think I have to switch around my Pokemons once again. I am really not sure how many steel type or poison type Pokemon I have. Hopefully I have enough to actually take her down without having to struggle looking around for the poison type Pokemons or maybe a steel type Pokemon. Either way, seems like I'm definitely finding a couple of the rarer Pokemons in the tier 8 battles, which is pretty helpful. If you do see a final evolution Pokemon, I would definitely recommend to go ahead and post it. That way, if anyone else is actually searching for that Pokemon, it would help them as well. I would also recommend buying a lot of quick balls, as it helps a lot in catching these Pokemons immediately rather than just battling them and wasting more time. This is something that I started using recently and definitely is helping me a lot. Since we do see a Tentacruel here, I wonder if I can actually use it on my team. It does have a couple of really good poison type moves and I might be able to use this one. But let me see if I do have other poison type Pokemons that are higher in level. For this Tentacruel, I might have to level it up at least 10 more levels before I can actually use it. These days, I'm not really worried about leveling up a Pokemon. I just go ahead and use the extra XL candies that are available with me rather than, I guess, kind of training it up. I'm really not worried too much about the stats. I think we should still be able to defeat all of the Elite 4 without too much of an issue. I've seen a couple of trainers using different strategies, but it hasn't really been that huge of a part for the Elite 4 yet. I'm really not sure if it's just me dodging all of these strategies or it's just that they don't really have one. Maybe the stronger trainers in each of these sections or each of these biomes might have that strategy. I still haven't really battled them yet, so I have to actually check that one out. But if you have actually battled one of those stronger trainers, let me know in the comment section how difficult they were, or do you think the Elite 4 themselves are more difficult than these strong trainers? Either way, I'm actually trying to level up my Lapras. It is one of my final team members. And as you might know, Lapras is pretty slow, but it's very bulky. I definitely want it to be a bit more higher in level so that it will be able to help me when I'm going against Drayton, who does have, I believe, dragon type Pokemons. Either way, I'm pretty happy to actually explore the coastal biome. I think this is one of my favorite biomes as well, other than the canyon biome. It does have a variety of Pokemons and I think I haven't really explored it completely yet. Definitely there are a couple hidden caves in this one as well. Here we are right next to the class where we were before. Let me quickly heal up my team members before moving on. I also have Munkidori here as well. It is a part poison type Pokemon, so I'm hoping that it will be able to help me a bit. Usually I'm not too thrilled in using a legendary Pokemon for a battle, so I am just gonna try using this one, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna try and avoid this on a later stage. I also do feel that Munkidori is really not that strong. I know Pheasantipity is pretty cool, but hopefully I'll be able to use at least one of these Pokemon for my team. Here's another trainer. I believe this is the third trainer I'm finding in the coastal biome. We still need 2 more to get the blueberry points. The main reason I'm doing this is because I want to get blueberry points to, I guess, increase the diversity in each of these biomes, which is actually an option in the League Room computer. So definitely go ahead and try to complete as many blueberry quests as possible, and make sure that you actually stock it up if you want to kind of get some rarer Pokemons. Really not sure what Pokemons are being locked behind that whole thing, but hopefully I'll be able to get that done soon. If you have an easier way of, I guess, getting more blueberry points, please let me know. I'm definitely trying to get as much as possible, so I would definitely like to have some ideas around. Ooh, this Pikipek is definitely giving me some issues. I'm actually not interested in using any move on it, just because of the fact that it might accidentally go down and then I might have to find another one. Definitely do not want to waste my time on it. Let me see if any of my other team members are able to use a different move, which obviously they can't. Luckily, I was able to catch it with a Ultra Ball. There we go. This DLC till now has definitely been pretty interesting. I do have a couple of Pokemons in my box which I have to actually evolve. But as far as the storyline goes, we haven't really got to know too much. The only thing we know is that Kiran just came back from Kitakami, started training up his Pokemons and defeated the BB League. He is now the champion. I wonder what happened between him and Carmine, as he doesn't really like to talk to her anymore. Hopefully we'll be able to resolve all of this and get a bit more on the story itself. I think when it comes to story, I would say Kitakami has the best storyline out of all the DLC. It was pretty interesting. Even though we had very less Pokemons to catch over there, I was so engrossed with the story itself. In this one, I guess we are more on the Pokemon battling side rather than the storyline. So I guess I shouldn't be really expecting more. Either way, we have a Muk right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and defeat it. There we go. I could also use Muk. It is a poison type Pokemon, but I'm really not sure if I'll be able to just use this one. I'm pretty sure that Lacey will have a strategy to take down most of the steel or poison type Pokemons. So I do have to be a bit careful on that. Either way, let me quickly cut out the items and move outside. Once we cross the bridge, it seems like we are going to a different area of the coastal biome. The main reason why I'm crossing it is because this is the way we have to go to the coastal terrarium, where we'll be battling the Elite Four. Hopefully on the way I'll be able to catch all the Pokemons that I need for the Pokédex. Here we have Gloom. That's pretty good. Let me catch it as well. I need an Oddish, which I believe I'll be able to find in this area. As for its final evolutions, I already have both of them, so I don't really have to worry about that. Let me quickly take a look around before we move on. Now grassy Pokemons are a bit trickier to find, especially since most of them are pretty small and almost the same color as the grass around here. But hopefully I'll be able to catch all of them. Here's the fourth student. I believe one more should be around this area. If not, I might have to look around a bit later. This one actually has a poison type Pokemon, which is really cool. I guess Viper is also a Pokemon you'll be able to find in the coastal region. So you can definitely go ahead and catch some of these Pokemons here to train them up. In case if you don't have a 6 poison type Pokemons or steel type Pokemons. Now all of these trainers are at level 75. I believe that Lacey would be around level 80 in that case. Just because of how much the difference we did see the trainers had with Crispin back in Savannah biome. Hopefully I'm right and really don't have to struggle too much for this battle. But you never know, as it is a double battle and double battles can be pretty tricky. Either way, let me look around here a bit more. I believe we'll be able to find Courtney around this area, which is a really good Pokemon. I might be able to use it for Drayton's battle, so I do have to catch one. Here's the Oddish, was able to catch it with a quick ball, which is pretty good. There's a Courtney in the background, I'll quickly catch that one as well. I'm hoping to find its evolution. If not, I do have a shiny stone to actually evolve it. But let me take a look around before that. It also seems like I'm actually quite close to the terrarium itself. So I might be able to complete the trial and defeat Lacey today. As far as the trial goes, the first one was pretty interesting. Even though it was a bit simple, I'm hoping that this trial will be a bit different from the others. Alright, seems like we have caught all the Pokemons in this area as well. Other than probably the most rare spawns, which I will be coming back to at some point. But here we are in the plaza for the terrarium. Let me look around a bit more before I go and talk to the student in the front desk. Let me take a look around with all of these students over here before I talk to Lacey. Over and under. Galarian Twigs is all around. Galarica Cuffs or Galarica Wreath. If you bring me some Galarica Twigs. I believe I have none with me. Yep. I do not have enough. She does talk about finding them here in the coastal biome, but I'm gonna keep it aside for a later stage. I believe that we might need that item for probably evolving a Pokemon, which I'm not gonna bother about right now. Here is the court itself. Looks pretty cool. Let me go ahead and talk to the student in the front desk right here. We don't really have any other items around here either, which is surprising. I mean, the Central Plaza did have a lot of items. Either way, I have actually healed up my team members and I think I'm ready for the battle itself. Welcome to the Coastal Plaza. You're Dash, right? One of the BB League challenges. Yep, it's the same dialogue we have for the other one where we did talk with Crispin. But I guess we do have a trial to complete. We need you over here, Miss Lacey. Coming. Oh, if it isn't Dash, I'm so glad you decided to pay me a visit. Please follow me. I'll show you to the trial site. And here we are. We do have a lot of flowers around here. Thank you for coming to the Coastal Plaza to challenge me. And I'm really sorry for the way I protested you joining the BB League, Dash. Of course, it's true that it's quite irregular under the bylaws of our school clubs. But mainly, I didn't want you to get dragged into the drama that's been troubling the club lately. I suppose our trial has already officially begun, though. So let's get to it and have some fun. The trial that I came up with is a Pokemon quiz. The most generic trial there is. Really, I was hoping for a much better trial, but this one I think will be way more simpler than Crispin's trial. That was a setback. I mean, they had a pretty good, strong start, but they just lost me in this one. Either way, let's quickly answer all of the questions. Alright, here we go. And look, it's everyone's favorite Pokemon, Pikachu, here to help. And with that, question number 1. Pikachu is an electric type Pokemon well known for producing electricity within its body. But which part of its body does it produce the electricity with? It's actually its cheek. So I guess we just have to, go over there. Alright, pretty simple question. Hopefully the questions are a bit tougher than that. Of course, she explains to us how it actually is super cute. I guess that is her theme. Now then, I think we are ready to move on to the next question. Alright, take a look at Venonat here. It's bigger than you would think it would be, isn't it? But it's so fluffy and squeezable and terribly adorable, really. So here we go with question 2. Even on the darkest of night, Venonat is able to use a certain part of its body like radar, which allows it to detect its surroundings. What part of its body acts like a radar? Is it its antenna? I kind of feel like that would be the answer. Let me go ahead and select that. Of course, it needs to stop moving, but here it is. Okay. Looks like we are having a quite large part of Venonat's body. Is it the eyes? I think it might be the eyes. Yep. I actually didn't know about this, but that is a new fact. Alright, now that we have got the second question answered, hopefully the top 3 are a bit more tougher. Now then, I think we are ready to move on to the next quiz question. Question 3. Getting weary of my quiz, how about a cup of tea? Or maybe these 3 Sinistea siblings. Here's question 3. Sinistea likes to live in precious antique teacups, but there are a lot of phonies out there. It's hard to tell which cup are genuinely antiques. One of these 3 Sinistea is an antique form Sinistea, meaning it is original. So I guess we have to find it. And I believe it's the middle one because it just spinned with the I am not sure what it's called. It does have a mark. Yep, mark under its cup. Actually never was able to catch one for myself, which is pretty sad. I've tried so many times. I think it's very rare, but I have seen many people catching one for themselves. Either way, on to the 4th question. This time we have the meteor Pokemon Minor. It has all different kinds of colors, you know. I'll first ask you to take a good look at this pinkish Minor for me, okay? And we have the other colors here, which is super pretty. Alright guys, mix yourself up. So all we have to do is keep an eye on the Minor, and I believe I know which one it is. It's the one right here. Yep, it is correct. I actually like the other colors in this one. Ding ding ding. Even after they return to their Minor form, they are adorable. Their color varies based on what they eat. Alright. I wonder how a shiny version of this one actually looks. I've never looked that up on the internet before. The last question. Oh look, here comes Granbull. Maybe it heard the word pink and decided to pay a visit. This little sweetie is one of my own Pokemon. It's always with me. Our last question, question number 5, will involve Granbull here. Granbull is quite delicate and lovable Pokemon, of course, but you can tell me this. When I take a nap with my adorable Granbull, which part of its body do I use as a pillow? I believe it's the tummy. I mean, that is the only part where you can actually keep your head without, I think, getting it chopped off. Ding ding ding, that's exactly right. I use that soft, adorable tummy. When I cuddle up to it, it's so soft and cozy. We both fall asleep in seconds. And that's the end of my quiz. You managed to get all of my 5 questions right, which means congratulations Dash, you've officially cleared my elite trial. Although I must say this was one of the lamest trials I have ever been to. At least the trials that I did get from the gym leaders were much better than this one. At this point, I'm really expecting her battle to be a bit more tougher to compensate for this. Since you've passed my elite trial, you have earned the right to challenge me to a battle. But what do you want to do now? Ready to move straight to it? I'm actually not. I do have to switch out my Pokemons a bit more. So here's my team. I'm hoping that I'll be able to win this battle with this team. What's up, Dash? Are you ready to battle me now? I am. Got it. No time to waste then, right? Let's get to our positions. Okay. But I believe that she will give us a speech. Okay, this should be about far enough. Let me properly introduce myself for this. I am Lacey of the Elite 4. I really didn't expect I could get a chance to challenge someone like you, Dash. Rightfully, you do belong to a different school. Honestly, I am still a bit shocked, but I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of our battle. That's cool. So, let's see. First of all, I should tell you I mostly use fairy type Pokemon. I kind of got the vibe from her. There's just nothing like a adorable pink fairy, right? They're weak to poison and steel. Anything too caustic or cutting just doesn't suit them. Oh, but you must know all this already, right Dash? Now, for this battle, I'm not gonna hold anything back. I want to be sure you walk away with a proper understanding. After all, you're about to learn that cuteness is a real strength. Sure. Also, it seems like she is a gym leader's daughter. I wonder which one. I guess you guys can all give me a guess in the comment section. But here are the first 2 Pokemons that she has brought out. Taking down Whimsicott should be pretty easy, but I'm really not sure what to do with Granbull. I think I'll use Munkidori to target Whimsicott and use Armarouge for Granbull. I feel like Munkidori won't be able to really do too much damage. And it's a good thing I didn't go with Sludge Wave either. If I did, it probably wouldn't do that much damage due to the light screen. Hopefully the flamethrower does do at least a bit more. Yep, it did. That's good. I should be able to take it down in the second turn. Unfortunately, I got hit by a crit hit in the very first turn and Munkidori did go down. That was pretty sad. Let me switch it out to Kilowatt as it doesn't get hit by Earthquake usually. I'm gonna go ahead with Electro Ball and then with Flamethrower on Cotton. Or, I'm sorry, Whimsicott here. Granbull is down. And the next turn, Whimsicott is down as well. So that is 2 Pokemons down, 4 more to go. We are at a pretty good start. Hopefully I'll be able to maintain this. She did bring Primarina, which is a bit tougher. And Slowbro. Both of them are super strong Pokemons. I might have to go with Discharge and probably switch out into Cloudsire. Ooh, let's see how it goes. I think this is gonna be pretty devastating. Both of those Pokemons are super strong. And right here I also got frozen, which is super unlucky. Really not sure what's happening with most of my battles. Even yesterday I got hit by 2 crit hits. And in this one I'm just getting frozen, getting crit hits once more. I might have to send out Tinkaton at this point. Hopefully these two can deal with her 2 Pokemons. I feel like I'm at the disadvantage as I only have 3 more Pokemons left. Now that was pretty good damage, but Slowbro had Citrus Berry and it was able to heal itself. I kind of feel like I should actually go ahead and focus on one Pokemon first before going to another one. I also got hit by a strong Psychic. Thankfully my Cloudzyre is quite high leveled, but unfortunately it really didn't do too much damage, even though it was a crit hit on Slowbro. I guess all I can do is wait for the light screen to go down. At least Primarina was poisoned, so that's pretty helpful. For the second turn I do have to go with Flash Cannon. And I'm gonna try and use Mega Horn on Slowbro. I'm just trying to take down Slowbro first. Of course, the Flash Cannon really doesn't do too much damage. And of course, that was a pretty bad crit hit. Sadly, Slowbro didn't go down right here, which was pretty bad. I think I might have to heal up my Tinkaton in the next turn. At least thankfully the light screen went down. I'm gonna try using Sludge Wave. And of course Tinkaton went down because I completely forgot about healing it in the next turn. But hopefully I'll be able to do some damage with the Sludge Wave. There we go, Slowbro is down. Primarina is poisoned, so I think it will only survive one more turn. Next up, I'm bringing out Lapras. I don't think Armarouge will do well against a water type Pokemon. She brings Alcremie out. Should be able to deal some damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Ice Beam on Alcremie and try using Sludge Wave. Alcremie has Giga Drain. Sadly, Lapras took a pretty bad hit right there. And alright, Primarina is down as well. I'm a bit afraid of Alcremie as it does have some really good grass type moves. Hopefully I'll be able to take her Pokemons down. The last Pokemon she has is Excadrill, who we have battled before. I decided to go ahead and heal up Lapras just for one more turn and try to use, I guess, Earthquake on all of the team members. I'm pretty sure she will actually crystallize her Excadrill into a Fairy type, so I guess that was the wrong move to do right here. Let's see what move Excadrill actually uses. I wonder if it can actually use a Fairy type move. Never mind, it actually used a ground type move right there. But it did get a boost from Alcremie for its attack and special attack stats, so that is definitely pretty bad. Alright. Let's see how we can actually take her down. I know Lapras is gonna go down, so I don't want to actually heal it up. Excadrill is definitely pretty fast. I'd rather just go with Sludge Wave and try to damage both of the team members. Thankfully, the Giga Drain doesn't seem to do too much damage on my Cloudzyre, which is pretty good. I'm hoping to poison the Alcremie to stop it from gaining more health. Alright, I have to bring out Armarouge, and I kind of feel bad because if I use Earthquake now, I think it will not be that good. Let me go with Sludge Wave once more. Sadly, my Armarouge was one-shotted with the move from Excadrill, and Alcremie used Recovery, which is pretty bad. going with Sludge Wave. At least I was able to take down Excadrill. Now only thing to do is focus on Alcremie. I guess the one mistake I did here was not using Toxic on Alcremie before this. If I had used that, I guess it would have been much easier. I also decided to terrestrialize my Sluggire right here, which might be another mistake of mine. But let's see how this goes. I'll definitely have to at some point heal my Pokemon. But for now, I'm just gonna try using Sludge Wave. Never mind. At this point, decided to go with Toxic. Got hit by a pretty strong Giga Drain as I am now ground type. Hopefully I'll survive enough turns or heal my Pokemons enough turns for the poison to take down the Alcremie. I think that is what I'll be focusing on more. I guess if I had thought about this before I went with a couple of moves I used in this battle, probably I would have defeated this trainer much faster. But the way it went till now, I think I'm still pretty happy with it. Considering the fact that I didn't really have to revive any of my team members, which is something that I really don't like to do in a Pokemon battle. I'm pretty fine with healing our Pokemons because I've seen trainers heal their Pokemons before as well. Even though she doesn't heal her Pokemon, I still think it's pretty fine. Let's see if we can actually take down the Alcremie. I mean, eventually it will go down with the Toxic kind of adding more, I guess removing more HP each turn. But I'll also try to use Sludge Wave in between to make sure that I do a lot more damage. I guess now that I see this, I should have gone with Earthquake, as Earthquake is more powerful at this point than Sludge Wave. But oh well, I did go with at least one of these moves. Let me use Sludge Wave one more turn. Did get hit by a pretty massive Giga Drain, but I think it shouldn't be too much effective. And I believe Alcremie will go down in this turn. Of course, it's being affected, and there we go. We have won this battle with one Pokemon left as well, just like Crispin. But this one I think was pretty fun. Better than the trial I just went against. Let's see what she has to say. Dash, did you see? Did you see our Pokemon battling it out? Oh, it was almost too much. They were just too cute, even for me. They were cool. I wouldn't say cute. Nope, wrong. We're not talking about being cool. We're talking about being cute. Your Pokemon were very cute as well, Dash. Phew, you know, it's just not right for two people to hog all of this cuteness between them. I guess that's something. Why don't we wrangle up the cute Pokemons here for a cute picture we can share with everyone? Sure. And here is the picture, which is amazing. They're all the Pokemons that she used for the trial. I think I'll really like this photo than the one with Crispin. This one looks so nice. Oh, this one's just too cute. I'm going to make myself a backup copy or 3. I'll give you this as well as a proof of your cuteness. Sure. A lowering voice, a new TM. You're really very strong when you get serious in battle, Dash. I wonder how far you'll be able to get, facing off against the strongest trainer in our school. I'll be keeping an eye on you and your progress. Alright, that's pretty fine. Of course, there she goes. I wonder if we'll meet Drayton here as well, as he has come before with Crispin's battle. And here he is. Yo, chap with the making. So that's 2 Elite 4 members down already, huh? You sure are crushing it. Lacey's all about cuteness, and that's what helps her make her Pokemon stronger. She's so into her team, training the little cuties didn't even feel like work to her. Wild, right? I guess so. I bet it's same for you, huh? You work so hard cause it's what you like. Unlike a certain someone who seems busy running himself and everyone around him into the ground to just get a bit more stronger. I guess he's referencing to Kiran. You know, Lacey's polite to everyone else, but she's really blunt with me. I wonder why. Oh, seems like the things are going well in the BB League. I'm surprised that Kiran is here. I mean, I wasn't really expecting him to be. Right, Dash? What's up, mighty champion? Scooping out the competition? I was getting worried. It would be so disappointing if Dash had gotten weaker. But you seem as strong as ever, thankfully. Dash, go all the way. Don't go losing. I can't show you how strong I've gotten if you don't even make it to me. That's rude. Someone's good and riled up. Anyway, you've got the places to be, right? I better not keep you. See ya. Good luck with the remaining Elite too. I mean, sure, I'm gonna come and defeat you too, Drayton, at some point. But of course, that is all on the Elite 4 battle for today. Definitely, it was super exciting and I enjoyed this one as well. We've also got a chance to explore the coastal biome a bit more. Even though we do have another small area here, which I think we can actually just cover right now. I believe it's just a small cliff with a walkway that is just crossing over. Let me quickly make my way there and see if there's anything interesting over there or any new Pokemon. If not, we are just gonna say that coastal biome is fully explored as well. Alright, here we go. I'm actually surprised that I was able to go through the coastal biome today in this episode. I really thought that I would have to just check it out offline again. But here we are. We have another one of the structures as well as I think a trainer right there down below. Let me quickly pick up this item. It's 9 dragon shards, which is super helpful. I definitely want to check out this bridge right here before leaving, so let me quickly do that. As for the trainer, I'm gonna go ahead and defeat this trainer offline. Of course, I'm not gonna go ahead and take the blueberry points. I want to see how much we actually get. But here's the bridge. We also have a small cave down there. So let me quickly check it out before I plan on ending this video. Here we are. This one actually looks like a generic cave. Ooh, never mind. We are back in the labyrinth. So I guess this is one other way to actually enter it. I believe that I've already seen this location before. Well, I decided to skip it all and here I am. That is all I had for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please put a like, and if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel as it does help me a lot. If you'd like to support me more on Patreon, check out the links in my description, and I'll see you all in the next one.